So here's some video clips that I shot on a recent project with the Rokinon 2.8. It's a very typical ENG news documentary kind of shoot, real run and gun, just grab shots, think fast, and pay attention to what's going on. And this lens worked great for this sort of shooting. I didn't have a fancy shoulder rig when I was shooting this. It was just the Letus LCD viewfinder on the camera held up to my eye, and I was just supporting this with my hands. So it was very minimal. It was really a pleasure to shoot like this and not have a lot of stuff attached to the camera, that you could really be in the moment of what was happening and not be encumbered by a ridiculous amount of big, heavy gear that you had to worry about smacking somebody with if you spun around too quick. Shooting inside a plane, it looks big, open, and spacious. I certainly had no problems with this lens in terms of focusing because I just zone focused it most of the time. Most of the shots in here have not been stabilized. There are two shots that I did do a little bit of stabilization on, but it's fairly minimal cleanup. All the rest of this is literally the raw camera footage, usually with some basic color correction done on it. The sound is just the built-in camera mic. Zone focusing with this lens, I had absolutely no problem keeping things in focus even when I was shooting it fairly wide open. This lens was great to just carry around when a shot happened in front of you. You could just grab the camera, turn it on, and get the shot. Shooting inside this hangar in Pearl Harbor, lens distortion here just really isn't apparent, even though I'm shooting something that's really very geometric. And some more handheld shots, again with a lot of strong geometric lines here, but the distortion in the lens, you see the wideness aspect of the lens, but you really don't see some of the distortions that this lens has sometimes been noted for. This is all being shot handheld. I just have the camera up to my eye using the Letus eyepiece, and I'm just steady with it. (14mm), of course, is just one of those great lenses to have when you really need to get a big subject in and you just can't back up, like when I was on the deck of the ship here. There was just no other place for me to go where I was standing, and yet I got everything in. So check it out. The Rokinon 2.8 is a really very nice lens.